percentage of the transatlantic slave trade. So a lot of the blacks that were taken to America on the slave ships actually had Igbo blood in them, and we see now Igbo are self-identifying as from the tribes of Israel. So if you look in America today, you'll see a lot of celebrities actually from the African-American community claiming Hebrew roots. Reference would be Amari Stoudemire, high-profile basketball player, rapper Kendrick Lamar, who's, got, I don't know, maybe 1 billion views on some of his stuff. These are people who are influential, and people look at them like maybe they're crazy. How do they have any ties to the tribes of Israel? Then all of a sudden, we see the actual ships that brought him here are coming from the exact place in Africa where it's an Israelite hotbed. So this is going to be also an interesting piece of the puzzle.
What did the original Jews of London and Amsterdam actually look like? In a 1600s book entitled Travels in Holland, the Jews of Amsterdam are described in this manner. Their men are most black, full of hair, and insatiably given unto women. In a 1700s book by John Mackey, a man of London, England, named Daniel, Earl of Nottingham, who happened to be the Secretary of State, is described as a tall, thin, very black man, like a Spaniard or a Jew. In an 1800s book by Robert Knox, the London Jew is described as having lips very full, mouth projecting, chin small, and the whole physiognomy, when swarthy, as it often is, has an African look. James Shapiro, a professor at Columbia University, states in his book that when Minister Robert Kirk visited a London synagogue in 1690, all 200 Jewish worshippers at the synagogue were black men.
We will never forget. We were stolen, enslaved, and beaten, cooked, skinned, and eaten, burned, unlearned, and turned the other way, branded, sold, and displayed, hunted, shot, and murdered when you ran away, hated, castrated, separated from family, lynched, raped, murdered was a daily calamity, mutilated, starved before you were drowned, laughed at and taunted as you were frowned upon. The endless mistreatment and discrimination of our nation hasn't ceased. Just a new day in time until Yah destroys the beast. We will never forget.